This might be the best new deck for ranked. Crobat EX is a stage 2 dark type with 170 HP. It has a 1-cost Venomous Slash, dealing 70 damage and poisoning the opponent's active. This means they take 10 damage at the end of every turn. We're going to evolve Crobat with Rare Candy from the new Zubat directly. The new Zubat deals 10 damage and poisons as well, which can lead to more damage over time. To find Crobat as fast as possible, we're going to run Pot of Greed, Sylveon. When you evolve into Sylveon, you can draw 2 cards, helping us find our Rare Candy faster. Run 2 copies of the new Eevee as well, which searches for Pokemon, helping you find Sylveon even faster. Another essential for Crobat EX is Darkrai EX. Darkrai is the good old basic. Every time you attach a dark energy to it, it deals 20 damage to the opponent's active Pokemon. It also has an 80 damage attack for 3 energy. This is just a really nice way to use your energy since Crobat only costs 1 dark. And you only run dark energy, so Sylveon can't attack. With Darkrai's ability plus Crobat, you deal 70 plus 10 from poison plus 20 per turn, up to 100, and you also deal 100 with Darkrai itself. Take advantage of the new card Dark Pendant, attach it to a dark type, and every time they get attacked, your opponent has to reveal and shuffle back a random card from their hand. Hand disruption is very good in such a small deck game, where almost every card counts. You could snipe a research, you could slow down an evolution, you could say goodbye to Rare Candy, and stop that Greninja player from playing Cyrus. Here's my secret sauce, the dark technology for this deck. I run 1 copy of Umbreon, not EX, from Eevee Grove. This has 100 health and a 1-cost attack Dark Binding, dealing 40 damage, and if the defending Pokemon is basic, they cannot attack during your opponent's next turn. This forces them to either evolve, swap it out with something else, or sit there. This makes it a great solution to Oricorio, as well as other basic decks like Darkrai, Giratina, and Skarmory. The new Skarmory EX takes 2 energy to retreat, which is a huge investment for them. The game plan is to find Crobat as fast as possible, and then find Darkrai to start stacking energy on. Play Sylveons when you hit them, and if the game goes to the late game, bounce between your 2 Crobats and your 1 Darkrai to survive and deal 100 damage per turn. If you think you're going to need the Umbreon later on, Crobats will stall you plenty of turns. My deck list is 2 Crobat EX, 2 Zubats, 1 Darkrai EX, 2 Eevees from the new set, 2 Sylveon EX, 1 Umbreon from Eevee Grove, 2 Pokeballs, 2 Rare Candy, 2 Dark Pendants, 2 Research, 1 Mars, and 1 Sabrina. You can find all the new cards in the Ho-Oh pack, as well as Eevee Grove. Darkrai EX is from Spacetime Smackdown Dialga. I think the Guzma or Mars slot can be interchangeable. If there's a lot of Skarmory or Pokemon Tool players, Guzma's super good for that, getting rid of the metal poison immunity. If there's a lot of Rare Candy users, Mars is of course great, but 2 Dark Pendants definitely help slow down those decks. I could also see this slot going to a Cyrus. Pendant is very strong against aggro decks like Skarmory. If we go back to a Super Giratina heavy format, I can totally see you dropping the Dark Pendants for something else. Something like a red card, Cape, or Helmet. What do you think of this deck, or what do you think is the best deck this set? Let me know in the comments down below. Join us on Discord for deck lists, trades, and battles. Drop us up on YouTube for more guides.